from the book of 2 Kings. Beginning at the 5th chapter, beginning at that first verse. We're going to read 14 verses, if I'm not mistaken. Won't you kindly stand? 2 Kings, chapter 5. Verses 1 through 14, if I'm not mistaken. You have it now? Now Naaman, captain of the host of the king of Syria, was a great man with his master, and honorable because by him the Lord had given deliverance unto Syria. He was also a mighty man of valor, but he was a leper. And the Syrians had gone out by companies and had brought away captive out of the land of Israel a little maid, and she waited on Naaman's wife. And she said unto her mistress, Would God, my Lord, were with a prophet that is in Samaria, for he would recover him of his leprosy. And one went in told his Lord, saying, Thus and thus said the maid that is of the land of Israel. And the king of Syria said, Go, and I will send a letter unto the king of Israel. And he departed and took with him 10 talents of silver and 6,000 pieces of gold and 10 changes of raiment. And he brought the letter to the king of Israel, saying, Now when this letter is come unto thee, behold, I have therewith sent Naaman my servant to thee, that thou mayest recover him of his leprosy. And it came to pass, when the king of Israel had read the letter, that he rent his clothes and said, Am I God to kill and to make alive? That this man doeth sin unto me to recover a man of his leprosy? Wherefore consider, I pray you, and see how he seeketh a quarrel against me. And it was so, when Elisha the man of God had heard the king of Israel had rent his clothes, that he sent to the king, saying, Wherefore hast thou rent thy clothes? Let him come now to me, and he shall know that there is a prophet in Israel. So Naaman came with his horses and with his chariot, and stood at the door of the house of Elisha. And Elisha sent a messenger unto him, saying, Go and wash in Jordan 7 times, and thy flesh shall come again to thee, and thou shalt be clean.
Yes, sir.
But Naaman was wroth, and went away and said, Behold, I thought he would surely come out to me, and stand, and call on the name of the Lord his God, and strike his hand over the place, and recover the leper. Are not Abana and Pharpar, rivers of Damascus, better than all the waters of Israel? May I not wash in them and be clean? So he turned and went away in a rage. And his servants came near and spake unto him and said, My father, if the prophet had told thee, do some great thing, wouldest thou not have done it? How much rather then when he saith to thee, wash and be clean? Then went he down and dipped himself 7 times in Jordan, according to the saying of the man of God. And his flesh came again like unto the flesh of a little child, and he was clean. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you.
Get on that.
Precious for your generosity and kindness. Naaman was of the Syrian land, not Assyria, but Syria. He was an Aramite warrior. There's a tradition in the sayings and writing of Josephus which says that Naaman was the archer whose arrow struck Ahab with his mortal wound, and thus gave deliverance to Syria. This, of course, gave Naaman, the warrior, a great place and a favor at the court of King Benedict. And also gave him command over Syrians' army. He was also privy of a counselor to the king, and attended him to the temple when he worshiped in state. What a powerful man. The king loved him. The Syrian people loved him. He was very popular, well thought of, a man of valor. But he was a leper. There's something wrong with all of us. There's something wrong. It does not matter how we stand in life. It does not matter the pomp or position of power, authority one may have. There's always something wrong with us. But that one of the 8 parts of speech, conjunction, but like and but all of these things went his way. But there's always that's why we need to stay humble. Somebody ought to say amen. Amen. We need to stay where God can use us. Don't be so. Don't put yourself up so high.
Lord have mercy.
You may have so much and yet end up with such a little. So stay where God can use you. So whether you have little or much, if the Lord is with you, you can make it.